We're back in LA. I hope everyone who had to deal with the fires is doing all right mentally and physically. I know it's probably hard emotionally. Sorry for everyone who lost anything. It's just been really hard. There's still a ton of donation stuff. If you guys, like, I guess want to donate stuff here, you can, but we're not the best place for it. We're just going to take it to somebody else, so you don't have to. But you can't. I mean, we're here to help. But I want to talk about climate change this week.
Are you a believer or non-believer?
I'm tepid on it, you know? Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, climate change is real as fuck. We're cooked. My whole thesis is, and I'll elaborate on it, is like, we got 20 years left, tops. So do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's really where my head is at with it. Yeah, it snowed in Dallas, bro. Like, okay. Let's get into the product, I guess. Some fucking kind of geeked up Gucci loafers. And a nice green. Yeah, they got the floral on the inside. Kind of cool. Prada, probably like 07-ish. Older, like sailboat button up with like the snap buttons. This should kind of go crazy. I will also say we haven't been getting much stuff in, you know, because of the weather in New York and what's going on in LA. We're always buying. If you have any storage units you want me to come clear out, I'll pull up on you or like do a closet clean out. But we're always buying. We need as much good shit as possible. So bang my line if you want to sell. We got a lot of green stuff. Rick, mainline, like single layer of nylon raincoat. You know if this thing hates to see a cigarette coming. One little thing of ash and there's gonna be a hole in this thing. We got a Balenciaga belt, but like the kind that has the like two buckles. This is like a middle schooler belt. This is the type of belt that comes with a pair of like Faded Glory cargo shorts. It's Balenciaga though, so this shit hard, twin.
I need a fucking belt for real.
You want this one? You got like Billabong old Faded Glory energy. Do you want this belt to complete the look? Ooh, here we go. Look at these fucking Dior sandals.
Green as well.
Yeah, but these kind of like, these got the rope. These are sick, dude. I think rope is an underutilized fabric for clothing. The Greeny Unit and Murder FN collab hoodie from Complex Con. Shout out JC and Bloody O and whoever else is involved with both of these brands. Brand new. It's a nice hoodie, very heavy. And then last but not least, we got some Chanel frames. These are good for like staring at titties and looking up skirts and shit. Not that I do that, but if you wanted to, no one can see where your eyes are going, is what I'm getting at.
Damn, how egregiously horny do you have to be?
Isn't that insane? Like, to do that to another person's crazy and like violate their privacy and like violate them, but like, yeah, like how horny you have to be to like see like a panty. Like, you're not, like you're not even seeing anything.
You're not seeing a motherfucking thing.
I feel like it's like a weird like power play, like humiliation kink thing going on.
That's really sad and bizarre.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah, it's just one of those things I don't think we'll ever understand.
All right, climate change, it's real. My whole thesis is I think we got 15, 20 years left before all the crops fail and before all the glaciers melt and all the coastal cities, things rise, and then, you know, like it's gonna be bad. So my whole thesis is send that DM. Buy those shoes, make a bad decision. What difference does it make? I'm not gonna sit here and say like you need to use plastic straws or not floor your car at every red light, because at the end of the day, like the US military and Enron and all these fucking companies are like way worse for the environment than we could ever be.
You're right. Cruise lines too.
Cruise lines, Evergreen, they burn, all those cruise ships burn, or like cargo ships burn bunker oil, and it's like one trip across the Pacific when they burn bunker oil, and like the Evergreen and shit releases more pollution than like a million cars in a year or something crazy. The fact of the matter is, the boomers ruined the planet. They got us hooked on a lifestyle where we're now ruining the planet. It's not our fault. If you're under 50, it's not your fault. Blame the boomers. The planet's done. Like, we've ruined the planet. We've already passed all the thresholds of like, we could stop this. We're not going to stop it. No one has any interest in stopping it. You know, capitalism is the final form of the human society that's ruined the planet. You know, like, we're never going to recover from this. And, you know, hopefully I'm wrong, but I think in 20 years, if we even have the internet still, we can look back on this and be like, damn, Luke was right.
To live the quality of life that you need, or people want to live, that is comparable to an American lifestyle, it is not only extremely environmentally taxing, but it is also very debt intensive.
I did one of those like calculators where it's like calculate your carbon emissions as an individual.
Yeah.
And like my shit was like up there with like T Swift, you know, like.
Living in America, I have an understanding that our quality of life is very high, but at the same time, it does not feel as though like we're all living like some type of dream life. Like if this is the emissions and like how we fuck up the environment when like the top 1% are like living insane lifestyles, like
Yeah.
a lot of different shit, right?
You know, like thank God there are businesses like mine around that are offsetting all these carbon emissions by going green and selling secondhand clothing and stuff. I should be selling carbon credits is what I really should be selling. I'm doing more for the environment than any individual watching this video, right?
And fucking we got Al Gore over here.
I got a painful truth for y'all.
You're not bullish on the idea of us figuring out all the problems and just kind of fixing the environment?
I am deeply bearish on us figuring out what the fuck's wrong with the environment or fixing this. I would go so far to say that it's impossible. It's not going to happen. Do you think there's even a sliver of a chance that our government and the people in charge of all this and the people in charge of the companies who are causing this care at all to stop it?
It's never the government or like some huge institution that fixes things. It's always like some guy or some girl that fixes shit.
Do you have any examples of that?
I mean, just look through history. A bunch of people fix a bunch of stuff.
Thank you for that.
I mean, we invented penicillin. We invented the internet. We did all sorts of shit. I am extremely bullish on human ingenuity and people being able to, especially down at the wire, being able to like figure shit out. Like once it really, really becomes like a problem for some first world scientists, and like everybody puts everything behind it, we can definitely figure it out. It's just, I think there's too many other problems that are like they're today problems. Like we have too many today problems to figure out tomorrow problems.
I mean, I will say that first world scientists are setting themselves on fire in front of Congress to try to raise awareness, and no one's doing shit about it. And I still am trying to buy a GT3.
Yeah.
You know, like that's where my head is at. It's like I want to buy a GT3. And that it takes premium.
In reality, we're just going down the Cyberpunk 2077 route.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre, but it's happening. It is happening.
So I was actually talking about this. I got an ophthalmologist appointment on Wednesday. I'm gonna see if they'll give me like Terminator eyes.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna be like, my eyes aren't just red because I've been smoking gas. You feel me?
Alright, bro.
It's good, right?
There's no hope. What should people do in the meantime, then, I guess?
www.luke's.store. Yeah, tap in, like, make the best of what you got, you know? Like, that's all we can really do. If you think you can make a difference, go do it. I don't think I can make any more difference than I'm already making, so I'm gonna stay the course. That's what I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. Like, subscribe, comment. That's what I think you can do to make a difference. You can make a difference on this page. How about that? That's more important. You know, like, I think it's about grassroots stuff. I think we gotta start from the bottom.
It's about community.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Cool.